Alright guys, welcome back. So yeah, the track day on Wednesday got canceled because it was too cold. It was only like 40 something degrees, I think. The lowest it got was going to be like 40. But the track canceled the track day because they said that the track conditions, the tackiness of the track wasn't going to be up to par, and they wanted to provide the best experience possible. So yeah, they just went ahead and canceled the track day, and it kind of makes sense. When the track's cold, it's not quite as tacky. Also, before that day, before Wednesday, Monday night, it rained like nonstop for, well, not Monday night, from Monday to Tuesday morning. It just rained nonstop, and then Tuesday was an overcast day, and then Wednesday was an overcast day and cold the entire day. The highest it got on Wednesday was like 50 something degrees. So I kind of have a suspicion that it wasn't just the cold weather, it was the fact that the track never really had a chance to really dry out. So anyways, yeah, so Wednesday night, track was canceled. Friday night was canceled because today, irrelevant to you guys because I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but anyways, Saturday and Sunday are track events. There's a, what is it? So yeah, anyways, Saturday, Sunday, it's the Lucas Oil, the NHRA. So Saturday and Sunday, it's the NHRA Lucas Oil drag racing event. So obviously they were closed Friday, probably in preparation for the event, because usually when they have these big events, they do like a full scrub down of the track and they make it like top notch. So no track on Friday. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot for Sunday the 10th, the next Fun Day Sunday event. Those tend to be the best events for me anyways. The track's usually nice and sticky, so. But anyways, this video isn't about the excuse of why I haven't gone to the track. It's addressing my spark blowout issue. Second video on this. So previously I converted over from the factory distributor and coil to a Fab9 Coil and plug kit. To Fab9's defense, on their website it does say that the kit's only good to about 18 psi, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyways. Yeah, they're pretty much dead nuts on with that. Pretty much I go past 1920 psi and it starts breaking up real bad on the top end. One of the reasons why I went with their kit was because they explained that the Toyota coils really weren't much better than the factory coils. So I was like, well, alright, if that's the case, then I'll go ahead and try their kit. That's not really true. The Toyota coils, depending on which coils you go with, because there's multiple ones, there's a Corolla, there's the XR, blah blah blah, there's the anyways, there's a bunch of different Toyota coils that you can adapt to a coil and plug kit. Supposedly they don't play very well with the factory ECM, but I mean, reading online, not many people have had failures with them. So I decided to ditch the Fab9 kit and go with a Toyota coil and plug kit, as they have a history in the community and they're reliable and they've been known to make good power. So my question was just how much power can you make with them? So I contacted Carlos Rivera. You may know him, you may have heard of him. He's pretty popular in the Mazda community right now. He's a tuner, like an actual tuner. He's the guy that makes the power, you know. His current project is a 900 horsepower Ford Festiva. I think the fastest it's gone is like 9 flat at like 160. So yeah, figured he was a pretty good source to ask. So I asked us how much power you can make on the Toyota coils, and he informed me that on the Corolla coils you can make about 600, and on the Echo coils you can make over 800, 870. So I was like, alright, cool, I guess I'll go that route. Turns out he still makes kits, so I went ahead and bought a kit from him. If you'd like to purchase a kit from him, which I highly recommend doing, is go check out his race page, which is LaStanley Racing on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description, and you can contact him through there. I don't want to give out his personal Facebook page. I'm not quite sure how he feels about that. I mean, he has a lot of people on there, but still, I'm just weird about that. I don't want to go, blowing up his inbox or anything. So yeah, just go to LaStanley Racing and try and contact him through there, and he should get back to you. So anyways, as I said, I bought a kit through him, and so basically what I'm going to be doing today is ripping out the Fab9 kit and installing the Carlos kit. Alright, so this is the kit I purchased from Carlos. A few of the reasons why I decided to go... So a few of the reasons why I decided to go with his kit, mainly because the Toyota setup is like I said, it's a pretty much foolproof kind of thing. People have been doing it for years, and it's really reliable. And it's not just in the Mazda community or the BG, BP community. It's something that across the entire automotive community, whenever people convert a car over to coil on plug, these Denso Toyota coils tend to be the ones they go for. These are the Corolla coils. You can find these used really cheaply. Yeah, so my initial plan was to build my own kit, but after talking to Carlos, it's like he already had a kit built, you know, because this is what he does. So he already had a kit built, he already had all the parts, and he's local to me, so I knew I was going to get it fast. And honestly, it's just why spend my time doing it if someone that does it for a living basically already has it. So yeah, a fairly well put together kit, as I said. So yeah, it comes with the used Corolla coils, prefab harness. That's beautiful, quite honestly. Toyota plugs on one side and then a Mazda plug on the other. He sent me the other end of that Mazda plug so I can go ahead and wire that into the vehicle, and it'll be like a like factory installation. And of course, it comes with the tie down plate to hold the coils down, to bolt the coils to. So really nice kit. Like I said, if you're interested in purchasing this from him, I will just visit that link in the description. Go to Stanley Racing and contact Carlos Rivera. So one of the things we're going to have to do is go back to my old spark plugs. It's a good thing I saved them. Throw those back in. Oh yeah. Get rid of these guys. So yeah, all my wiring and stuff is up under the battery box, so I gotta take the battery out and get the box out to get to the wiring. But yeah, I decided to take a moment real quick to go ahead and mention this snazzy looking KA injection hold down. Yeah, if you want to pick one of these up for your BG, just head on over to kainjection.com. Basically what I have to do now is I have to assemble a harness for this adapter connector. This is a factory Mazda ignition harness plug. So this is going to go on the car side. Alright, so these are real interesting tools. See if I can do this correctly. Probably could have had a little more of the insulation in there, but I'm gonna spare you the rest of this. Alright, so install's complete for the most part. Everything is all buttoned up. Well, I gotta tie the battery down and clean some stuff up, but next up, test drive. I didn't record all the wiring on the car end because I kind of already did that with the Fab9 kit. It's basically the same. So I didn't cover the vehicle wiring. It's going to be specific towards your vehicle, but pretty simple. You're going to need a power, a ground, or a switch power, a ground, and then a signal, ignition signal for coils 1 and 4, and a ignition signal for coils 2 and 3. If you're doing wasted spark. If you're doing sequential, then you're going to need a signal for 1 through 4. But since this is wasted spark, 1 and 4 are tied together and 2 and 3 are tied together. So, like I said, on these escorts and the factory harness, there's only a signal for 1 ignition output. So you're going to have to run a signal for the second ignition output from your ECM. Obviously, this isn't going to work with a factory ECM. You're going to need an aftermarket ECM that has more than 1 ignition output, because I don't believe the factory ECM would work. So yeah, I guess we'll take it for a test drive. Alright, so I just got back from the test drive. Everything seems to be alright. I'm having some issues with my boost controller right now. I had it set up on closed loop and everything seemed to be going alright, but then I realized I had a leak in the wastegate. One of the screws that hold the diaphragm down had backed out. So after I fixed that, it changed all the response of the wastegate. So playing with the closed loop settings in Megasquirt, that's just, I'm not quite getting what's happening. It'll come within 10 psi or 5 psi of the target boost, but then it doesn't ever quite get there. So anyways, so I'm kind of figuring that out, trying to get the boost controller set up. But anyways, coil pack seem to be doing great, good up to 25, 26 psi. No blowout, no problems. So yeah, I guess the next step is get back to the track. That's probably going to be on the 10th of February. So 10th of this month. So yeah, that'd be a fun day Sunday. It'd be a daytime event. So hopefully the track prep is pretty good, or at least the track will be nice and sticky because the sun will be out. So yeah, that's the goal. I'm going to keep fighting this boost control problem I'm having. I mean, if I can't get the closed loop boost control to work, I'll just switch it back to open loop and do the tables and do it that way. I mean, it's an easy way. But yeah, so till next time.